why done is better than perfect. So let me tell you a story. In 2017, my bandmate Scott and I, we recorded a whole album. There was like 9 or 10 songs on this album. And then we never released it. We just kept it to ourselves. Only a few people have heard the songs on this album. There were a few reasons why we did that at the time. We were both getting busy with different areas of our lives, and it just didn't feel right anymore by the time that we finished the album. So we just stopped playing music together, and we went about our lives for a couple of years, never released the work that we did. Looking back on this music today, both he and I agree that we've kind of grown out of that style and it wasn't our best work, but it was what it was at the time. And I still wish I would have released it because it would be kind of a trail for who I've become as an artist today. They were the building blocks of the songs that I write today. They were, it wasn't my best work, but it was still something. And yeah, I just wanted to talk about that today. I think that releasing your music is more important than having it be perfect. Today, literally every song I finish for myself, I show it to my bandmate Scott, we finish it, then it's on the release calendar. We just finished writing our first album, and we're already into like recording 3 songs of the next album. Especially today, given the way that, algorithms work, you need to be feeding the machine as often as you can. And even some artists will say, like, some people release music every week, every month. That's like too much for me, but I try to release music at least like every 2 months. I do my best to do that because I think that releasing music often and having something for your audience as often as possible is optimal. And you can't exactly just release your best stuff all the time and have something to show consistently, every 2-3 months. Unless you're a machine, unless you're like King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. those guys are machines. But yeah, back to my point. So even like when I finish a song, when I write a song, usually I usually start with a chord arrangement or a riff, as I've spoken about before. Then I work on some lyrics. I do my best with them. I kind of let it sit. I add some like ear candy texture, some percussion, some melodies, some harmonies. And then if it needs to sit again, I do. But if not, I finish it. And then I ship it off to mastering and mixing and mastering. And usually when the mix comes back, I don't have that much to say. If there's a little bit of presence issues, or like if the bass is not loud enough, or, like little things, I'll make these notes. But I usually don't have that much to say. I just want the song to be finished, and I want to start working on the next one. I used to be the opposite of that. I used to nitpick songs for so long, and then like years would go by, and the songs still weren't finished. That's not a great way to grow as an artist. You want to have something to show. Self-judgment has been a big issue for me throughout the years writing songs. And I think I haven't gotten over it, but pretty close. I've gotten better at this. Now, when I write something, I'm just like, you know what? Who cares? Like, I can be 80% happy with a song and then just be like, all right, that's good. Let's move on to the next one. Let's record it, finish it, move on to the next one. Because if I waited for me to be 100% happy for every song I wrote, I would be waiting for a very long time. And I think I'm my worst critic. And I see that even sometimes when I write something and I give it to my bandmate, I'll start nitpicking little things, and he really disagrees. He's just like I'm just thinking of a song that we recorded last week, and then he came up with a mix, and I was nitpicking on a specific word I was saying. I wanted to re-record that word everywhere in the song, and he just super disagreed, and he said, no, that's stupid. Let's keep it like this. And you know what? Yeah, okay, sure. It's going to bug me, but it's not worth the time to, in my opinion, it's not worth the time to nitpick and waste time, any more time on that. That's what I had to say this week. Whatever you're working on, whether it's like a film, a video, a song, a drawing, just finish it. Put it out there, then start working on something else. You're just going to get better by releasing stuff consistently. If you liked the theme of this video or this video, please sign up to my newsletter. I'm releasing a new article, a new newsletter every week, just kind of going through songwriting tips and just my thoughts on music in general. So yeah, please do that, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.